is it that top Etsy sellers have figured out that the rest of us quite haven't? They obviously have their SEO, designs, and mockups working to get people to their listings, but they still do this one thing to get people adding even more to their carts. Step into the shoes of a customer for a moment. You're a proud mama of 2, or 3, or 4, and you want to show the world your little crew's personality. Or your buddy Jim finally popped the big question. Obviously the boys gotta get together and celebrate with a golf getaway and matching stuff. Top sellers' customers aren't just buying one thing at a time. They're adding multiple items to their cart. From mommy and me shirts to group items that scream squad goals, we'll show you how you can get people adding even more to their carts too by adding multiple products to one Etsy listing. Warning, this method does require a bit of manual labor at the beginning, but once you've done it, you'll be set up for success because in one listing, you'll be able to offer group items like different colors for different designs or the same color for different designs, mommy and me products, couples, grandpa and grandma, or even products that don't have different color variants or size variants in the Printify catalog like AOP products. In this first example, we're going to show how to offer multiple product choices with the same design in one listing. So we're going to see how to add t-shirts, hoodies, and sweatshirts all in one listing. First, we're going to create all the products and the variants that we want in our listing on Printify. Before we publish, we're going to scroll down to the bottom of the product details page here, and we're going to check Hide in Store. This will save it into our draft listings on Etsy. We'll see now that our product has been saved in the draft section on Etsy. We're going to now edit that product as we would any other listing. We'll have a keyword-rich title. We'll add mock-up photos for each of the products as well as their variants. And we'll have a description. Now we're going to scroll down to the variations section, which is where all the magic happens. Click Add Variations, and here we're going to explain which products we're offering, as well as the colors and the size. We're going to create our own variations. We'll first let them choose the color and the product that they want. And under Options, then we can add each variation. So we have a white t-shirt, we have a navy t-shirt, and we have a brown t-shirt. And we're going to do this for each of the products as well as the color variants. So I've added all of my variations and products to the listing now. We're going to scroll back up and check Link Photos to this variation. So when a customer clicks on the product and its color, they'll see the photo of that exact variant. Click Select Photo and choose the right one. And we're going to do this for each of our variants. And if we want, we can reorder our variants by dragging and dropping. And once we've linked our photos, we'll click Done. We're actually going to add a second variation though, because our customers need to choose a size as well. So click Add a Variation, and we'll create our own again. And we'll name this one Size. Now we'll add all of our size options. And once we've done that, we'll click Done again. And now we want to check these different buttons. So prices vary. We want different prices for our t-shirts, hoodies, and sweatshirts. So we're going to choose just for the color and product. My sizes will all be the same price. Quantities will be the same for each. And SKUs, we definitely want to check this. This is the most important thing. Our SKU number is what matches the variant in Etsy to our Printify variant. So we're going to choose that for both categories. And apply. Now if we scroll down, we'll see that all of our products and variants have been added to the variations here. Now, this seems tedious, but once you get it, it only takes a few minutes. So I've selected all my t-shirts, and I'm gonna click update price. And let's say I want all of my t-shirts to be $24.99. We'll click apply. And we can do the same thing for all of our hoodies, add the price, and the same thing for our sweatshirts. Again, this is really important. We're gonna find the matching SKU number for each product and color variation in our Printify accounts and copy it here in Etsy. So let's go back to the listing in Printify, and we'll see all of our variants here. So let's start with those white t-shirts. Here we have size small, white t-shirt, and here we can find that SKU number. We can copy it, go back to Etsy, we have our small white t-shirt, and we would paste it in here. Let's do the same thing for the medium white t-shirt. So we'll find medium here in Printify, white, and we're going to copy this SKU number and paste it into Etsy. So let's keep doing that for each of our products. Okay, so once you've copied in all of your SKU numbers from Printify to the matching variant in Etsy, we can publish our listing. And it'll look like this. So we can see the customer has the different options of t-shirt, hoodie, and sweatshirt. And then they can choose their size. Now we're going to do different products with different designs in one listing. I'm gonna do family tees, so products for mom, dad, and kids. We're gonna start in Printify again, and you'll see that I've already created all of my products. But just like last time, we're only going to publish one of those products, and we're gonna hide it in our Etsy store so that it saves in our drafts. We'll go in and edit as we normally would by adding a title. We'll add pictures for each of the products, and of course a description. We'll scroll down to variations. And again, we're gonna create our own variation. We're only going to create one variation here, naming the exact product and the size. Because each of our products has a different size measurement, we're gonna put it in one. So we'll just call this product. So our options might be dad shirt in size small, and we're gonna go through and do this for all of the products. We have 5 products here and all of the sizes. And once we've added each of our variants and products, we can also link photos to each product so the customer can see which product exactly they're getting when they click on it. Now that you've added all of your photos, we can choose our different variation options here. So we're gonna check that the prices vary because a dad shirt won't cost as much as a baby shirt. Our quantities will stay the same for each product. And most importantly, the SKU numbers will change for each product and its variant. And again, we can bulk update our prices for all the dad shirts, for example. And we'll say those will be $26.99. And we would go through and add our prices for each product. Then, similarly to last time, we're gonna find that matching SKU number in Printify and copy it into our Etsy listing. So let's find this dad shirt in small. We'll scroll down to the product price details and variant details. Okay, we see the small here, and here's the SKU number. We'll copy it, and we'll paste that into our variations here. And keep doing this for each of the products and each of its variations. Again, it's a little bit tedious, but once you've done it, you'll be set up. So if we don't want to take the time to copy and paste every single SKU number, we can actually leave this blank for now, and once you do get an order for that variant, it'll show up in the Other Orders tab on your Printify account. But we have a great tutorial on how to deal with this here. Let's see how it looks in our Etsy shop now. We'll see here that we have all 5 products available, we have our different sizes available, and we see that each variant is linked to its proper picture. Now, it's important to note that these products will be sold separately, and you should note that in your description. This means that if someone wants to buy each of the shirts, they'll have to add them separately to their cart. This is also important to note if your products are coming from different print providers. And now we're going to create group products with personalization. These will also be products in our Printify catalog that only have one color variation available, so we need to make the product several times with the different colors, but we want them in one listing. So I've made personalized bachelor party can holders. Again, we're only going to publish one of these into our drafts in Etsy. We're going to go in, edit as we normally would. We'll add our title, pictures for each of the color variants we want to offer, our description, and then we'll scroll down to our variations. We're going to create our own again, and since we have the same product, we're just going to add color as the option. So we have our can holders in blue, black, green, and golds. Okay. We're also going to link photos to each of the colors and select done. Okay. Our prices will be the same for each can holder, quantities will be the same, but again, our SKUs need to change because we have different products in Printify with different SKU numbers. And we'll apply. Now in Printify, we will find our blue can holder. And in the product details page, we can scroll down and we will copy our SKU number. And let's repeat this for each one. So we've added all of our SKU numbers, but we also want to add personalization. So let's scroll back up. We'll add personalization. And here we can say, enter the groom's name or whatever instructions you want your buyers to see. Now, it's important to remember your order approval settings in Printify. So in your store settings, we can find order settings. And because this is going to be personalized, we probably want manual submission so we don't accidentally submit the wrong design or the wrong name. Let's take one final look at my Etsy listings. So we'll see all of our colors are here, they match up. We've got the option for personalization. What do you think? Are you ready to add some products to your listings? Let us know in the comments down below. The examples and steps I just showed will be the exact same no matter what product or variant combinations you're selling. The most important thing to remember is that the SKU number in your Etsy listing matches that of the product variant in your Printify account. And only one shipping profile can be used per Etsy listing. So you'll either want to use free shipping by building the cost into your retail price or use flat rate shipping for all your products. But choose wisely because your shipping strategy can make or break your profits.